First, you start out by creating a work set that's tied to your Connect project. In this case, I already have one, but I would come in here and say create work set. And down here we see the project-wise projects. You would hit browse and you would go to the name of yours, which this is YII demo. So I can hit the search on that. See here we have several. It's the Winnipeg YII demo. So I'm going to pick that and say associate. You would give it a name and then it would create this. Now if you already have one created here and you want to tie it to your project, you can come over here to your properties side, and I'm going to go to advanced properties, and that will bring up this box for us, and I could browse to it. So in this case it's already done, but I could change this to another project. That would be a good example if you're using just the example workspace from the software. You can just point that to the project you're working on. Now that I have that connected through there, I would open up my file and you could start a new file. You would want to make sure that you set your coordinate system at the beginning. So in this case it's opening up. We have my file open. I could see the coordinate system by coming up here and typing COO and hitting coordinate system. We see that I'm set to 32614 and the vertical datum is geoid. If you go into the if you go into the properties of it, we could see here, if I scroll down to the bottom, it has the vertical datum of geoid, and if you wanted to, you could change that to ellipsoid, but in our case, it's going to be a geoid, so I'm going to stick with that. Now to connect your reality mesh. From that home tab right here, very easily, we can say attach tools. When I come in here, we have reality mesh at the bottom. I have it docked down here, but normally it would be floating for you. So it's a tab right here for me. If I hit this attach button, I say attach, and we want to check on this attach and apply geographic coordinate system. In this case, the coordinate system of the reality mesh is the same as the file I'm in, so that would be irrelevant, but it's always a good practice to say that. This would be if you want to browse locally to your file, but when you have a Connect project, you're going to click this. It will go up to your project, and we see we have a mesh.json attached. I say OK, and say OK here. That's going to attach the reality mesh for us. It's going to go to the cloud and bring it down, and we see here that we have the reality mesh for us in 3D. I hope that helps.